Hey guys, Mark Parsons here from Remax. Just wanted to do a quick video. I've said again and again, there's so much confusion on the market, and I'm trying to think what is the best way for me to clarify this. I'm often getting questions right now of, are home prices down 25, 30%? I've got people saying I would never sell in this market, etc., etc. So I wanted to bring some clarification to everyone. At this point, more than ever, you need a professional who understands the stats and can relay them to you in a way that you understand them, so that you're confident with the decisions you make. And hopefully, this video will be the first stepping stone. So. The one thing I want to point out is when the media is reporting on on real estate, rarely do they make an effort to clarify what they're reporting on. For instance, I understand why people are asking me, are prices down 25%, 30%? Because when the media reports it, they will say real estate is down, say in this area, for instance, right here, West Vancouver, you could say it's down 48% because solds are down. But what that's actually talking about are transactions, the number of transactions that happened over year on year compared are down 48%, but sale price is actually up 1% there. So they don't make much effort to clarify what they're reporting, which leads people to believe whatever they assume or believe what they're intended to believe. So anyway, and the other point I want to make that I've been making again and again here is that there is no greater Vancouver market. And I'm about to show you here the stats from West Vancouver to Mission to Maple Ridge, North Delta, everywhere. These are all individual markets. And whether you're buying detached homes, townhomes, or condos, those are all individual markets within the same area. And I'll let you know exactly why here. So we'll just get right into it. Now, we're talking, are prices down? So let's focus on the places where prices are down. So we've got the Vancouver West Side here. Sale price is down 14% year over year from June to June. But let's bring some perspective to this. Vancouver West Side, the 5 years leading up to that, it was up 57%. So for it to pull back and take 14% off it, we're still in a market that has outperformed almost any market in North America. So let's keep going here. I'm going to try and go fast because there's a lot of data, but I just want to try and bring perspective. Where's another market that is down in price? So Burnaby is down in price. It's down 12% year over year. Transactions are down there 47%, which if the media reports that, it could easily lead you to believe that they're talking about prices when they just say real estate is down. So Burnaby detached home sale price are down 12% over year, but the 5 years leading up to this 12% dip, they are up 75%. Levels that have never been achieved before. So another one, Coquitlam. I've been speaking. This is one of the areas that I serve a lot here, and in Coquitlam, I've had people say, "I'm not selling in this market," and sale prices are down 3%, but in the last 5 years, they are up 77%. So if you were to take those 6 years, your sale price, your value is up 74% as opposed to 77%. Now, what people are overlooking is times like this when prices have dropped slightly, if you were planning to sell and move, this is your opportunity to do so. The only market that steals money from you when you're a seller turned buyer is one that is raising in prices, because in between when you sell, if it takes you time or it's hard to get your next property because the market is so hot, that is when you can lose money. Now, if the market is flat or it's trending down slightly, you're still getting virtually the best price you've ever been able to get for your property. But when you go to buy, you're going to have options, and you're not going to be forced into multiple offer scenarios where you can get pressured into choosing a home that is not necessarily that perfect home for you, but that you've been pressured out of losing out on a couple. But I don't want to get too far off We'll keep going further down. So North Vancouver, transactions are down 34%. Sale price is only down 3%. And again, North Vancouver detached homes, the 5 years leading up to this, increased by 78%. If we get near the Tri-Cities here, you could say, oh, Port Coquitlam detached homes, it's only up 3%. I don't know about that. 74% leading the previous 5 years. So now that's up 77%. We're in the market is really not down at this point. The future can bring us anything, but I'm giving you the real stats for right now. So Port Moody up 18% last year. The previous 5 years, 67%. If we get out to Maple Ridge, only up 3% this year, but transactions are down 55%, easily to be misreported to the public. Maple Ridge is up 67% the 5 years leading up to that. We got Pitt Meadows here up 17%. That was also up 67% the previous 5 years. These are all detached homes that I'm talking about. So just seeing if the market is down, let's go around. Richmond is up 17% year over year. Ladner down 5, Tawasin up 4, North Delta up 1, Surrey up 6. Abbotsford up 8%, South Surrey up 2, Cloverdale up 3, Langley up 8%. The point that I'm trying to make here is these are all individual markets. Anytime somebody is talking about Vancouver real estate or the greater Vancouver, you should never be basing your buying or selling decisions on those type of statistics, because every location is unique and often in different stages of the real estate cycle. So let's move on to attached homes. So this is condos and townhomes. Now, the only areas that I can see that are actually down in price here, we've got West Vancouver down 16%, and we have Tawasin down 6% there. Now, again, transactions sold are down 38%. So these are big numbers. The media loves to report on these. So West Vancouver, sale price is down 16%. In the last 5 years leading up to that, it was up 39%. Tawasin is down 6%. The 5 years leading up to that, it was up 56%. And just again to show you that these are all unique and separate markets, I'm just going to rifle through some of these numbers. North Vancouver year over year up 5%. Burnaby year over year up 15%. Downtown Vancouver up 6%. It's all different. Cloverdale up 20%, South Surrey up 4%, Abbotsford up 37%. Can you see how different these markets are? If you looked at these numbers, people would think we're on the other side of the country. Pitt Meadows up 34%, Mission is down 5%. This is year over year, and these are condos and townhomes. Maple Ridge up 11%. You can see these are neighboring communities. Maple Ridge 11%, Pitt Meadows 34%, Mission down 5%, Port Coquitlam up 27%, Coquitlam 10%. Every one of these is its own individual market. And again, if we go through the attached market, the 5 years leading up to this year that we're looking at here, Port Moody was up 56%, Coquitlam was up 55%, Port Coquitlam was up 56%, Maple Ridge up 59%, Pitt Meadows up 55%. So is the real estate market down generally? Absolutely not. It is more up than down when we actually dig into the numbers, without question. There are some places that have dipped in prices, but they're coming off of 5 years that are so strong that it's very hard to say that prices are down. So with that said, if you're thinking of buying or selling, let's chat. Let's go for coffee. There is so much confusion out in the market right now. It is more important than ever to make sure that you're working with a professional who can break down your individual market. This is the only way that you'll be able to make the best decisions for you and your family. So the question is, the future will tell us whatever it may be. Prices could go down, but if we're looking, we've seen how long they've been reporting that they're down, but are real estate prices falling in Vancouver so far up to 2018? you've seen the stats now. The general statistic is absolutely not. But again, it's all individual markets. They're all separate markets. Yeah, if you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to call or text me or message me anytime. If I can help in any way, let me know. I'm here to help bring clarity in an environment of confusion. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye bye.